What's good, guys? So it's your boy DB and I'm back with that huge backlog of Grand Arena that I promised was coming. Now there's not going to be any webcam in these because they've all got like variable frame rates, and all that's going to happen is my webcam is going to go out of sync with what you're actually watching, so my commentary will come off, it'll start spoiling things, it'll be a total mess. But we're going to get through this backlog. You can catch my live current ones obviously on my Twitch channel, which will all eventually be ported here as soon as the backlog is done. My absence was explained in a recent video which I'll pop up here somewhere, and you can check that out. So let's get on with these videos, right? Let's get this backlog out of the way and get on with some new content. Let's do this. Welcome back, guys. It's time for round 3 after that absolute disaster that was round 2. Who are we facing this time? Okay, it was JB. And the less said about the Tenente battle, the better. Some of his guildmates actually reached out to me. My guild have absolutely rinsed me for how I played. So let's try and forget that ever happened. Alright, what's JB done? Wow, okay, he's played about as well as I did last time, but look of it. He's not attacked the back yet. He's done okay down here, but he really tripped up on that top one. Looks like he's battled Revan. Okay, yeah, he's lost to that one too. Right, okay. No idea what I did here. Looks like his defenses are a little different to most people, though. I don't often see Treya, to be honest. The Grievous team isn't particularly scary as long as I don't need Revan somewhere else. Pretty bog standard Night Sisters, general Bosk looking team. A bit better than mine, but nothing too scary. Let's get the Imperial Troopers going then. That's clearly what I had in mind. Every time I have the opportunity to start with them, we generally do, because it's very, very rare it goes wrong. It has been known to go wrong once or twice, but as I said, quite rare. Okay, so far so good. We're actually getting assists. Got the cooldown. Okay, starting to get some kills. The disaster is when nobody assists. That's when things can get a little bit ugly. Yeah, this has gone fine. We did get range stun there, which wasn't ideal, but it was right at the end. If that happened at the beginning of the setup, yeah, things could have gone a lot worse. But 59 banners will do. Anything less than 59 is a pretty terrible run for troopers against them, to be fair. Because 60 is the average, really. It's not too common. You get 59. All right. Well, clearly you should just go and finish the bottom row, but evidently I'm checking. What was I doing? I'm really gonna do that. Why? Okay. Yeah, Bastila lead. I tend to use Bastila lead against Grievous lead purely because I've had a few nightmare situations where I'm running Jedi Revan as leader and I get so many debuffs on him that I can't get any turn meter, and I'll kill B2 and then he doesn't get another turn while everyone else constantly attacks. I can't focus Grievous afterwards. I just can't get to that turn. And that forces me to attack the other droids, and as a result, I get killed because Grievous keeps getting bonus turns. Hopefully this is not one of those times. I don't think it's happened with Bastila lead, but possible. And I just hadn't really noticed. I mean, so far it's going fine. I've no debuffs on me or anything. That turn meter on Jedi Revan's climbing. The trouble is this droid team's actually quite soft, which is possibly going to lead to me having to kill some of these other droids and just giving away bonus turns. I mean, I didn't even have a choice on that one. It was a counter. Yeah, it looks like I'm actually going to have to kill him last here because the team is just too soft. It's quite the banner killer, actually. Yeah, 59. Not too bad in the end. Fortunately, that team heals quite well. I still don't know why I didn't finish the bottom lot first, but I mean, it's more likely you put weaker teams in front of teams that you expect to hold better. But apparently, I'm playing it backwards. You know me. I like to take on the tough teams first. Yes, it's clear I'm not actually going to underestimate this team. Do you remember the last one? Couple of battles back where I completely took a Treya team for granted, and I actually lost with Rebels. I tried to undersize it, and yeah, just played silly. It looks like I'm playing a little bit smarter here. Spreading exposes. Controlling that TM. Right, Thrawn is gone. Looks like Sion will probably go from this. Oh no, I didn't get an extra. There we are, he's gone. Yeah, let Treya isolate. R2 is pretty much his sole purpose for being there. There we go, Palp's gone. Nihilus is done. No, okay, survived. Right, just Treya now. Oh, wow. Okay. 3PO just got deleted. Right, there we go. You head to the Lake of Reincarnation, come back with Red Arm. 53. That's pretty ugly. It seemed to collapse right at the end there. But it'll do. It will do. The out-turn attacks are going to hurt your banners anyway. Rogue One and a fairly low-end Padme team. Alright, I assume I'd get resistance out here then. No, what am I doing? Just kill them, come on. I don't know how you guys watch me sometimes. I struggle to watch myself here. Yes, get them, go kill them. Yes, you have no choice. Oh yeah, I can't take BB. Wow, that would have been a screw up. Yeah, if Malak sat behind or something. That's actually one of those things, I nearly do it so often. It would just actually cost myself the win otherwise. The last time I tried my Padme team against Malak, it got smashed. I just don't... my 3PO and Padme just don't seem to be quite high gear enough. Padme got killed really quick. The Relic 5, Kenobi, Anakin, and Ahsoka just didn't seem to really do a great deal. And Padme just got smashed. So I was like, okay. I'm still having to rely on Grievous. Wow, this is like the slowest resistance battle ever. Why am I not doing anything? Come on. Trying to spread exposes by the look of it to try and get some TM control, but that doesn't seem to be working too well for me. Alright, Boba's gone. Zam can be an actual problem, to be fair. Once all our thermals get around, she can do some ridiculous damage at high gear. What was that, 4 attacks? Don't often see that. Alright, get rid of Greedo. Let's get that TM down. Finish Greedo. And then we can actually get rid of Dengar, finally. Oh, there he is. There's that grenade that ruins my banners. That's the reason I got so fed up. I finally thought, you know what? I'm going to gear thin. I just had to just get on with him. I've kept it like on the back burner for so long because obviously he's not... Well, Resistance in general just weren't a top tier team. And there were other teams that were going to have to neglect to develop him. But stuff like that, man. I was dropping like 4 or 5 banners every single time I used the team. So I was like, you know, just it's got to bite the bullet. I like the character anyway. It's one of my favorites in the modern trilogy, so didn't hurt as much as I thought it was gonna. At least I've got him gear 12 now. Resistance, okay. Speaker Devil, he's there or no? So we've got a low end calf team, low end Padme, low end Rogue One. I assume I'll probably use my own Padme versus that. Then maybe Ewoks versus the top team. Palp versus Calf. What was the other team? Oh, Resistance. What am I going to use against Resistance? I can't really see what I got. Oh, Grievous, I suppose. Something like that. Looks like I've got more than enough firepower here. Oh yeah, I've got Traitor Team as well. I completely forgot about that. Apparently I'm unsure. Am I going to take someone else in? Looks like... Okay, I'm taking Thrawn. Okay. Fair enough. I suppose he's not really needed anywhere else. No gambling on this one. I mean, that nightmare I had on the last round versus Padme. That was something else. This time I'm taking a full squad. my Traitor team got beat by it last time. Bloody Anakin one shot in Traitor. That kind of screwed things up. I've done it the right way around as well. Isolated him. Though I opted to fracture Padme here instead of Anakin, which is... I suppose Anakin's not relic, so I don't need to worry about that, do I? That was probably my thought process here. If he's not relic, he's not going to do big damage. You don't really need to fracture him. You can just keep her contained. Control all those protection ups and kill them off. Alright, kill Padme. And done, really. That should be the law. Evidently, I'm going to go and kill Rex instead. Fair enough. Well, I assume I'm going to save up for another Annihilate or something. Apparently, I'm that angry with her, I plan to annihilate her instead. I mean, I don't think there was anyone that campaigned harder than me to get an Anakin rework, or a new Anakin, and Padme in the game. And then it's probably the one team I've had more trouble with than any team in the history of the game. I never seemed to have a decent counter once relics came. I could never beat the damn thing. Like all my arena climbs were getting ruined by Padme teams because there's so many in my shard. And yeah, so many of these grand arena battles were also problematic. So just get a kill him on. Annihilate, and then Savage should just finish her off. Yeah, there we go. Victory! No screw-ups this time, AOK. You can tease me all you want, but I ain't losing again. Fortunately, obviously the opponent has tripped up so much. This looks like I'm going out with a win. So it's quite different doing these recaps so long after these battles took place, where I have almost no recollection of any of the battles. There's a couple of bits here and there I remembered. That's just because I had chatted to the blokes that I played against, or something crazy had happened that really stood out. Like I remember there was a Padme team that I screwed up against big time. That turned out to be the last one. And I'm sure there was a Night Sister one I screwed up, and I think that happened somewhere back and we killed it with somewhere else. If not, that's coming soon. If you're on my Discord server, you're already aware of that nightmare. That may have even been season 3 actually. Alright, here comes the paper cut murder once again. Alright, Jin gone. Kill Cassian. His debuffs can be incredibly annoying. There's so many of them, and he always times it for the second tenacity up disappears off you. Alright, K2 will drop. Or not, apparently I've got 5 bays. Probably should have removed that tenacity up first. Alright, bays is gone. I mean, this wasn't by any means a good Rogue One team. It's pretty similar to mine, in fact. I think my Jin's like 11, maybe 10. My Chays are pretty good, and the rest suck. I mean, Cassian's only gear 10 because of my old Falcon strategy. Looks like I'm probably trying to see if there's any protection regen there to see if I can squeeze out an extra banner. Because Lot of Grey is missing some, but looks like it might be a 59 or 58. Because Paplu just took a hit. This is quite a tanky chirp. 59, yeah. Not too bad. Better than some of these horrendous banner scores I've had lately. Okay, I must be off to check feeds. Nope. Oh, I see that clone one. I mean, this is a fairly easy opponent. It'd be a good time to pull that in. And I do the classic and click right out of the game mode. Do that every stream. Now we've got Juhani squad and we got a resistance squad. To be honest, I could put Grievous, any droid with him and throw those clones in and probably beat either of these teams. That's possibly what I'm going to do. I'm hovering over Rebels for some reason. Nope, apparently not. I'm just going to run the whole team. Okay. Evidently I didn't want to gamble against Finn. Do you remember when Rey was actually a team that was in those top arena ranks? Remember my brother used to use her to climb to like 5th and stuff. And previously he was always like a 200 type level player. And he maxed out his resistance and he was able to climb right up an arena. And now, wow, yeah, you don't really use him for anything, do you, outside of Sith Raid? A low tier attack squad in Grand Arena like I do. 57, not great, but you know, Grievous hurts the other droids. It kind of screws things up. Alright, what did I use to clear up? It looks like we've got this one because the amount of battles he screwed up against. I would have to trip up a lot here. Even with some of these shaky scores, apparently Anakin shrunk. Even with some of these scores, yeah, it should be fairly comfortable. Poor Snips getting completely dumped here. I mean, Anakin can shut down Zalbar. That'll block all the debuffs and then just clean up. So yeah, I see why I left it for this squad. I'd really kind of forgotten what teams I had, to be fair. Look at that. Nice. I'm really looking forward to getting these characters all built up. Clones are one of my favorite factions. Obviously, Anakin's my favorite character in the game. Rex just happens to be one of the probably my top 5 characters also. So, opportunity to take him to Relic would be pretty sweet. And there we go. That looks like a 100% win. So second in this tournament then. Well, joint second, 2 to 4, whatever the rank is. And that is that. I will see you again in the next round where we go into the 3rd bracket. So until then, we out of here.